All right, let's see what Baby Bop got going on before the finale. Okay, so we open the episode in a body chop shop. I don't recognize these people they're disposing of, though. Oh, okay, this is Kane. These are the guys that they got when they made that deal with the GTG or the GTK. You know who Kane working with. Across town, Baby Bop wakes up to a text message. It's from 2-Bit, who wants his 50,000 for saving your butt. So he check his stash and he ain't got enough. Why are you paying him? You got rid of your father. You really can't get rid of somebody who's running them pockets? Girl. So he calls Method Man. He said, well, look, we ain't gonna be able to pay for the expert witness if you late with that payment. While he frolics with his assistant in their adulterous relationship. So he say, look, I don't care about why he need the money. As long as I get my coin, I get my coin. But yeah, I had to fleece him right quick. And she looking at him like, is this really the man I want to be with? He's cheating on his wife for you. You should know he isn't fecal matter. Fecal. Across town, we've got Professor Carry my bag to the Hilton and her tenderoni, and she sees he's been punched up and wants to know why. Now she's like, this has to end. I have too much to lose. A one-time deal. You've been busting it wide for him, and you addicted. Girl, boom. The way you said, if any of this got out, it could be explosive. You love to be in trouble. You love to blow your life up so you can be the victim and in the drama. Lord, so she gonna get him to fess about how he got them bruises. So he give her a little story about getting jumped by some people from his old hood, a real Fresh Prince tea. So Professor Carrie Hilson wants to go to the Popo, but he says, no. But now there's a meeting about the accident in the pool, aka the murder from 2-Bit. Oh, and they showing photos of the body, and they said this guy was from GTG. The tattoo told you, and it tells me. So of course they want to say criminals don't attend Stanfield, and he's like, child, this person was able to kill a gangbanger and make it look like an accident. You got a problem on your hands. Whoa! Okay, my mind is blown right now. I don't know how to deal with this. So Professor Jabari says, okay, you trying to interview minority students since you need to talk to people with similar backgrounds. You haven't learned anything this summer. And I'm like, wait, I thought y'all weren't in our universe because nobody's wearing masks. So you can't reference this summer's violence without referencing COVID. Like that we can't do. Like you got to pick one or the other. Either you're just in a world where that didn't happen or you're in a world where it did. And that's something entertainment y'all gonna have to figure that out because you can't be inconsistent like this. Because I'm like, this summer, what are you talking about? You're not in that universe. We're the ones stuck here on shitty Earth 3, not you. Lord, so Professor Carrie Hilson gonna say, look, these kids is wary of the Popo. Let them come to me because they trust me and I'll get you the information like I get Jabari's dick. Lord, so now this detective, who is kind of cute, by the way, he could tell he kind of flirting with Professor Carrie Hilson, and so Jabari gonna come in and pussy block. Professor Jabari, I'm a minority advisor here too, and I'm definitely on the case. Girl, you was just saying he didn't learn nothing this summer. Now you're on the case. Why don't you go sleep with one of your students? So now it's time for more of Mary J. Blige's ham-fisted acting. She asking Drew about making the collections at the bar. And now Tariq comes by for his product. So Tariq like, oh, okay, you want me to move a little more, but the block's a little hot. And she said, I thought you had a sure thing. Meanwhile, in prison, Tasha and her protective style are on the phone. So she calls Baby Bop and tells him not to trust Momo. And he said, well, she need me to move that brick. So he says, look, I can't slow down. I got to get this shmoney and pay for your expert witness. And she said, what expert witness? You've been had. At the life you're bad. 'Cause baby, you got had. But Reek has to go and meet Lauren at his colonic class. Lauren said, "Oh, some people deserve jail." And child, baby Bop done gotten hot up under his collar. He said, "Can I finish, Lauren? It's easy to judge from the outside, from your privileged post." Lord have mercy. So now the little body in the pool come up and Jabari's like, "Yeah, we gonna be talking to y'all without the po-po. And you'll have complete confidentiality." Oh no, in jail, it's a contraband search with Tasha. You better put that phone in your puss. Okay, and then Tejada's friend shows up to save her and gets the burner just in time. So now she knows who works for Monet Tejada. Now we got the Democratic guy with sorry sex. Oh, they were the ones who set up that little sting, and her cell block was clean. Child, so Sack said, "Look, you ain't really got no other choice but to deal with me, so you gonna be all right." And we see him get on the phone. Oh, Lord, he's calling Special Agent Pope. Don't tell me Liv gonna make a cameo. Oh, geez, now we got Professor carry my bag to the Hilton looking through Zeke's old photos and crap. Lord, so now she start looking up his past and find out his guardians is Monet and Lorenzo Tejada. Who is that actor? Because he fine as he want to be. And she sees that he's got the connect to GTG. And now Jabari walk in after she finds out the information. So he said, "Did you find anything in your student meetings?" And she said, "No." Oh, and he recognizes Drew from one of his family photos when he was tailing Reek. Oh, God, now we got Kane trying to get Drew to defect from Monet, saying, "It's our time, you and me, fuck Monet." Fucking sorry-ass acting. He said, "I kept him alive because he's loyal." Who you loyal to, Tariq? Is Baby Bop your bishop? So he says, "You with me or against me?" Back at the Heezy, Diana's like, "So what did you say?" He said, "You got me messed up." Monet said, "Well, why didn't you kill all of them?" He's like, "I'm not killing my brother. I'm not doing your dirty work. If you need to kill your child, that's your work, girl. You want to be big boss? Be big boss. Pay that cost. You wimpy right now. You all this talk tough and rah, rah, rah. Get it done and do it yourself. See, why you even letting Tariq be out here worrying about your problems? You need to take care of that problem yourself. You made that bed. You need to lay up in it." He said, "What if I want more? What if I want to be where the people are? I want to live, want to work a legit job. What if I want to do, what's that thing again? Pay tax out where it's free, where I can be just as normal as you and me. One day I'll be part of the free and legal world." But child, she said, you got to get over that. So now we got Tasha in prison talking to Method Man, and he's like, "Look, you can't be transferred. You got to play nice with that heifer who hates you." And she said, "Well, what's this expert witness about? I need to heifer on home." Okay, what is going on? So now we got Sax and Method Man meeting this dancer at a really nice house, but then there's somebody following him that must be that special agent I called. This might save Reek, because they gonna get rid of Sorry Sax seeing he's working with the defense as the prosecutor. So they offering her a deal because she just whooped some heifer butt named Cinnamon. So she's like, "Okay, I guess I'm gonna go on and snitch." Now we got Baby Bop and Baby Tommy, and Tommy's still peeved picking up some clothes from the apartment. Okay, and now he telling him O'Kane killed that guy. Good cover up. So he shows him the cocaine bricks and is like, "Okay, let's get back in business." So they figure since the 12 is all over campus, they'll sell it to Effie and have her move it at Yale. And he says, "Since I'm pissed over Effie, let me go on and let you handle that. You can broker this deal." Meanwhile, across town, Professor Carrie Hilson is grilling her tenderoni about not knowing that that the man in the pool was GTG. She's like, "Look, if you don't come forward with what you know, people will connect the dots like I did. You gotta protect yourself, child." Oh, she got a point. She said, look, you have an airtight alibi. You were playing in the game. Don't you mess your draft status up over this, boo. But if you don't come forward, there could be claims of a cover-up. I don't know. She's like, let me help you. And I'm like, you too messy. I'd go to somebody else for help, not your messy self. You Carrie Hilson. Carrie Hilson can't help herself, and neither can you. Meanwhile, in prison, Tasha and her protective style meet with Method Man's investigator. And she said, no, you ain't never lied to me till yesterday, but I saw the look on your face. Something going on. Oh, and she said, I know you lied to me because you sleeping with them. Girl, I ain't dumb and I ain't stupid. She said, that's really not any of your business. And she said, it's not any of yours because you ain't his wife. Close your legs to married men. She gave a Nene tea. She said, you keep lying for Davis like me, you gonna be a fool in jail. Good luck, heifer. She says, look, I need to know who this expert witness is. Oh my God! She said Davis said her name was Dr. Epiphany Turner. Tasha said that ain't no doctor, that's a stripper. I guess that's a head doctor like Phaedra, you know. So she starts looking up Fulton County Court documents. Okay, so she finds out about Epiphany's impending case, and Sachs is calling her as a witness. So Tasha say, okay, look, ask Tariq if Epiphany knows Slim. But she keeps the fact that she knows Tariq knows about Epiphany and could be working with her, and that's how he got the daycare started again to fund her defense. Oh, she'd say he needs to treat Epiphany the same way he treated Slim, and he kills Slim. In Sachs' office, Ott walks in with the photos from Special Agent Olivia Pope. Oh, he said, you gonna put Tariq in jail and clear Tasha. He know the truth. Oh, God, now Sachs is on his I took an oath to get to the truth. Honky, please. Ox said, fuck that oath. He said, well, now you got to get rid of Method Man because he working with you. He said, look, either you nail Davis or I nail you. I feel like he's going to call his niece, Nancy Drew. Oh, God, now more ham-fisted Mary J. Blige acting. That's a lot. Zeke telling Monet there's a whole investigation into this GTG murder. Zeke said, I'm gonna need some distance because y'all ain't gonna mess up my future. I was the one out there in practice, training, sweating, working. So he says Carrie Hilson can help him come forward anonymously, and she like, oh, Miss Robinson. And then gets to asking Diana, what's going on with them? I know something going on. Oh, and Diana says, well, I did see something in Tariq's backpack, and it might be about Professor Carrie Hilton. Where is closed-mouthed Chunky Heel? So Professor Carrie Hilton go on and tell the Popo about Zeke getting jumped, even though she don't get Zeke's permission. I told you she was messy. So now we got the investigator meeting Baby Bop talking about Slim, and he's like, wait, what? Who? Girl, I cannot believe this. This investigator cannot be this dumb to literally deliver an implied threat of, oh, if Epiphany goes to take the stand, you need to treat her like you treat Slim. Clearly, that's... I guess Tasha was like, well, if you dumb enough to believe Davis's lies, you'll be dumb enough to believe mine. And she right. Oh, God, now Monet popping up on Professor Carrie Hilton at her office. But it's too little too late, dear. She says, Mrs. Teata, my office hours are right now. Right now. That was Mary J's most believable line. Oh, Carrie said it might not be appropriate for us to be talking this late. She said appropriate. You out here getting student schlong. Now you better keep your mouth shut. You're not gonna keep your job, heifer. So now Tariq finally levels with Baby Tommy and says Nancy Drew has Uncle Slew. So he said, yeah, you know, her uncle sent her up to spy on you, so she was just giving you the puss because she had a purpose. That was puss with a purpose, not puss with passion. They just called her Nancy Drew. Oh, I've been calling saw her dancing you long before they did. Well, before we knew. Oh, Lord, now they meeting up with Effie. Oh, God, now he's apologizing to her. I need you. You're the only person that understands me. Oh, Lord, so we got baby Tosh at this point. So he don't want to off Epiphany. Effie's like, I can't tell when you're lying. I don't know if you just talking or what. So she says, look, we both ain't shit. I knew I was ain't shit when I turned you into Choate, so you just need to reckon with it and you'll be all right. So now Tariq at Epiphany's. He ain't gonna kill this heifer. He ain't got it in him. Or Sax or Method Man gonna show up at the last minute and save her butt. Oh, now Tariq finds out his lawyer had dropped by. I told you something was gonna stop him. They're trying to keep him redeemable until the very last episode. And then she said, oh yeah, he was here with Sax too. And so he about to kill her, but then she says, I don't want to do this. If I had the money, I'd just run. And he's like, oh, okay, great. I really did not want to kill you. All right, okay, redeemable. I just said it, and they did it. I really need to get into writing, because I've been doing it. Okay, we at the trial, and she ain't shown up. Was she paid, or was she plugged? The judge said, rest your case and move on. I'm going to give you 10 minutes to find this heifer. So in the pisser, Sax is talking to Method Man, and he's like, why'd you send your investigator to talk to Tasha? And he's like, what? So then he shows Method Man the pictures that I got of them at Epiphany's house. And he's like, well, I've got you over a barrel too. He said, look, once I get Tasha, I'll destroy your illustrious career. This is a little hackneyed, but okay, girl. You gonna mess yourself up too. But I guess you can always edit yourself out the frame. So now everybody's been exposed at the end of the episode. Lord, so now we're going into a wacky little B storyline with Method Man and this affair heifer. And she's like, lying to the clients is one thing, but now you're gonna tell me the truth. So you just gonna throw away your career, the case, the coin, all that because of some married man you messing with? You just as stupid as Angela Valdez. Tasha was right about you. So she said, okay. So he fess up and says, I was working with Sax, but now he done double-crossed us. Child, so Method Man trying to give her the baby, please. And she snatching that hand. We was never together. Go cuddle up to your wife in a time of strife. All right, so we're resuming the trial. Oh, God, he gonna call Reek to the stand. So he's gonna get her subpoenas. Child, so back in jail, we got Tasha in her protective style. But she keep them braids tight, girl. Fresh. That scalp is oiled and moisturized, unlike Kenya's heels. So she called Reek and let him know you gotta get on the stand and baby that bop. So she's like, did you finish off Epiph? And he's like, no, I lost my homework, but what's going on? And he don't tell her, but he ain't kill her. So now we got Kane and the GTG guy, and Kane's realizing, oh, now we got my family's product, and he's like, yo, Rico gave that to me. He said he was looking for new distro. Okay, now we got somebody from the past that Professor Carrie Hilson was looking at in the family photos. I guess it was somebody that Tejada tried to get. So with 14 minutes of the episode to go, now we got Tariq with Monet saying, I used the money to pay somebody. So at least we know he didn't offer Piff. Child, Monet gonna pull a gun out like she gonna kill Tariq. Then who gonna move your product, heifer? See, you act yourself into a back wall. Lord, so now we got Reek trying to take responsibility. And we get a flashback of how he's quote-unquote hurt all these people. I'd say that sister definitely, but Tommy was the bad influence. Oh goodness, but then there's a drive-by. I guess this is Drew and his people. Monet tell everybody to get down just in time. Oh God, Drew gonna say I'm gonna go around back and get a piece. Literally, and I mean, he sissied. Ooh, if that ain't a shot, sis. I can't even. I mean, literally, just jumping up into the line of fire like you ain't gonna crawl that butt. You really are gonna get up. Oh, I mean that arm flail. It was like, okay, be a shot gangster, but make it bottom. I I've never seen someone get shot with such femininity. It looked like a shoulder wound. He'll probably be fine. A stupid sissy though. Okay, now I get it. Kane pulls up to the bar because he realized that Rico was selling their products, so they was cutting her out, so they was gonna kill her. And now he going back to check on the fam, and now his brother shot, so we gonna have Kane back in the family since Monet need him. And she wasn't thinking straight. Oh God, Drew dying. Oh God, then Monique gonna pull the gun on Kane. Why weren't you here? You told him to go. You're a victim of your own poor choices. You out here a whole gangster Sheree Whitfield. Oh God, so now Tariq go meet the heifer who's sleeping with Method Man to give him his subpoena. Oh, and she's got the video of him in front of his father's grave giving a full confession. Oh, and she's like, child, Davis has known about this for weeks, and Sax has the video. You've been double-crossed. She said Davis is setting you up. Oh, child, she quit working for Davis, and she said, I want you to beat him. So I'm going to give you a head start, heifer. At the hospital, Drew's going into surgery. Okay, now Mary gonna say outside the hospital, run Kane before I put you down myself. Girl, you should have been done that instead of asking Drew to do it. You just trifling, a trifling mama. I hate to see it. So Monet's like, you ain't getting back in the family. So he calls somebody and he's like, we need to meet. I need help. And you do need help with that baby mustache. You see, this is a mustache. This is how you do it. Not that baby shit. Full long hairs. The fuck, what, like, why are you shaving half of it? I don't understand. Oh, he calling Lorenzo. He said, I ain't working with you. Monet need me, not you. Oh, Lord. So then Kane whoop his ass and kill him. I mean, you should have pulled first. I don't know what you was thinking. Oh, goodness. So Tariq then called the old lawyer, the old ADSA, who knows Tasha's old lawyer. What's her name? Tamika come up, she said, okay, give me $1 for a retainer. I'ma get his butt. Okay, so he say, look, I did it and I want to confess. Oh, God. Girl. All right, well, I can't wait to see the next episode.